Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Wink Games here, and today I have Plunder Patrol. They got recently support over Lightning Overdrive. Overall, very explosive deck. And let's just get straight into it. I'll go show you the size as well, personal preference, and why I picked these of all things. So let's just get started. Of course, we have triple Whitebeard. We have triple Redbeard. Triple Golden Hair, 3 black eyes, and the 2 blue. So if you don't know what any of these do, Whitebeard special summons from deck. Redbeard equips to a Plunder. Golden Hair summon itself by discarding a card from your hand or from your graveyard and then special summoning it from your grave or hand. Sorry about that. And then Black Eyes is the new addition to the deck. So you target a card, Plunder in your graveyard. You add it back to your hand. You summon this out, and if this leaves the field, you can summon out one of your equipped Plunder monsters from the spell and trap card zone back to the field. And Bluebeard is a discard and draw one. But yeah, and then red and white, they tag each other out. During your opponent's turn only, so they can summon themselves out for a ship from your extra deck, depending on the attribute that your opponent controls or is on their field. So this is your bread and butter. This is how you're gonna make sure you have the best possible way of winning this duel. And people play 3 Bluebeard, but I just find myself not needing it sometimes, and I want to get to Ravenwing a lot faster. So that's my names, my ratios. For hand traps, I would 3 Phantasme, 3 Droll, 2 Nib. Nib is just good because it gives your opponent the token, and then that's an extra light on their board. So sometimes against the Tri-Brigade matchup, and against the other matchups like Zodiac, and when they try to go for Zeus, once you drop Nib on them, then you get to give them a token, and then since they don't play lights, and sometimes they have a hard time getting to booty, then you have a light, then you can make it lies, and then just start going off. And then Droll transcend the format, so Droll is better. And then Phantasme, I like it because against Invoke Shaddolls, they link summon, so Phantasme just opens up a free way of digging through your outs, like droplets, like talents, or any other ways like those, and it becomes a body, so you don't have to waste your normal summon or any kind of extension to make Blackbeard, because it includes 1 monster plus 1 Plunder Patrol monster, so it doesn't have to be exactly 2 Plunders. That's my choice. That's all the monsters I play. I play for Plunder cards 3 Field Spell, 2 Emblem, and 2 Fusion Spell. People cut this to 1. Honestly, if you just draw this and you have no cards in hand, just this, and your opponent just says go, if you have a full like Goldilocks or something like that, this is amazing because you can just banish this and equip a monster. So if you have Emblem on your field, you can equip it to another Plunder, then link away the Ravenwing, summon out your free monster. So now you have practically a Rhoda. An Emblem cheats out any of the extra deck monsters, and can be destroyed by card effects. Can be targeted and get another attack, so it's really good. And then the field spell is just your Rhoda, and the attack boost to get 500 for each equip. Sometimes is very forgotten, so you can just go down for game, but the 500 attack boost could have just won you the game entirely. And they don't know about the recursion effect, so you can put back one of your equips, put it back to your hand, and then you set this to your field and you activate it again and you discard it. So that's a free Rhoda as well. Of course, this is personal preference based on what I would play. So your flex spots, 3 Droplet, 3 Talents, and 3 Cosmic. These are my 9 flex spots. Just Cosmic is good just for banishing like Eldritch and stuff like that. Talents is just good for punishing your opponent, because since Tri-Brigade's in the format, cards like Dryden, Appaloosa, and other decks like those where you're involving with your opponent's playing. Just Talents just cleans it up, and they're playing Valor now, so Talents in the main deck I feel like is really good. But you can also render them down to the side deck. Then Forbidden Droplet. Droplet is one of the cards. If you're gonna be investing in any high expensive card with like good cost, Droplet for this deck is a must because you discard your Waving Wing, you discard your Whitebeard, and then Droplet sending Whitebeard right be a special summon is so nasty. And then you come in half, so now you get to go for a game a lot easier, and it's very easy for you to equip a lot of monsters and then make your guys really big and go for a game early. So that's really good. I'm playing 2 Desires so for consistency. I don't like playing 3 just because you have a way of going with the Desires into Desires, so it makes it a lot more probable for you to draw it. I'm playing the 1 Call By just so you can protect things with like Valor and stuff like that. So, and like Ash Blossom hurts this deck, so just Call By is just a good insurance. And then the last card we're playing 3 Booty. So this has 3 different effects, and they're really nice. So, Booty, you can declare 1 attribute, target one your face-up monster your opponent controls, change it as attribute. So this is how you make sure that if your opponent's deck is not playing any lights, then you make sure they have an attribute that you need. Then you target a monster in your graveyard, you shovel it back into the deck so it recurs itself, like your resources, or you can summon it out. And then after that, if you don't have any plunders left on your field, this automatically destroys itself. So Booty is one of those cards where just in case if something bad happens, you make sure that you have some coverage. That's it for the main deck. Off for the extra deck. I'm playing 3 Blackbeard, 1 Almirage, and 1 Trisbania for links. Trisbania is really nice just because you get to Glean Climb really fast, and then Goldilocks sending a card, special summon out to the link point it points to, then banishing all the back row, I think is really nice. And then Almirage makes your Goldilocks one card Blackbeard. Blackbeard is not a once like only once per turn during your turn only. So you can use this effect, they'll ash it, and then you immediately do it during their turn. So they practically lost 1. And as long as this doesn't have to target itself, but if you want to play around Imperm and Valor, you can. Make it target itself, move it, so they lose target, and then you summon it out, and then you draw a card. So that's really nice. And then I did play 3. People play 2, but I play 3 just so because sometimes I do find myself running out. We're playing 2 Brawn, 2 Lies, and 2 Morg. I think this is the standard ratio now. I see everybody playing just 2 of each. It's what you really need in the deck. And a deck like Brawn to pop out the back row, Lies and monster negates, and more to banish is really nice. Which is why we don't play Artifact Lancia, because Lancia prevents both players. And I know Scrap Raptor just made dinos really good, but if you can stop Scrap Raptor, start banishing their monsters during the battle phase, it's really nice because it doesn't have to be during your opponent's turn where you summon out the ships. You can summon them as well. You can hard make them, so you can pick up the board and then you search a monster with Brawn, you search any card with Lies, and then you search with Morg a spell trap. So that's really nice. And then the flex spots, I was playing Super Poly, but I just rendered it down to the Dragite for a spell trap card negation. And then we do play Nibiru, so you can do the first effect to excavate. 1 Dweller, Bishark, and Toad. Dweller is just good against the meta. Bahamut Shark summons out Toad. Toad's a 4 negate. So I really like that. And I'll show you guys the combo of how to do both. And then out for the side deck, this is just personal choice. 1 Pankratops just for the just for going second, really nice. I'm playing the third Nibiru just in case I'm really going against Adignisters or something like that, where they have a hard time putting up a monster negate. But just overall, just really good. For my 3Os, I'm playing 3 Alpha, Master of Beasts, and 3 Ally, Justice Cycle Reader. Again, Alpha just makes it so much easier for you to pick up our boards. And then the fact that it goes back to your hand is crucial because after you're using it to pick up your opponent's board, you can normal summon Goldilocks, go for Almoras, discard the Alpha that's not going to be needed no more, and then summon this out, go for Blackwing, and then you just open up a whole another combo for yourself. And then Drytron's in the format, so Cycle Reader just makes it so much easier for you to pick up their Drytron names from the graveyard, which is why we also do not play Lancia. And then for back row hate, the 1 Hypebeast Felduster and the 3 Twin. I just want to make sure I have 6 outs. Or 7 outs, just in case people are playing Mystic Mine or playing the plays, because play sometimes can, like, chain blocking is could be bad. And Boost Sector Launch, well, they can't really get it back, so just having the Twins against the Eldritch matchup is really nice as well. And then the final card for would be Dark Rule No More. I just want to have diversity when it comes to like droplets and stuff. You can put this in the main deck, take out droplets for something else. That's a personal preference, but I prefer Dark Rule No More just because it's a lot easier for you to pick up our boards, and then you don't have to discard cards in your hand or in your field, which is really nice. But that's it for the deck list, and now let's show you guys a combo. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with Golden Hair, Bluebeard, and Whitebeard, and I'll just show you guys the quick, good combo. We're going to normal summon Golden Hair. We're going to use the effect of Bluebeard in hand to spread summon itself because we control Plunder. We're going to overlay themselves into Bahama Shark. We're going to detach the Golden Hair. It's crucial that you detach this one so you can summon out the Toad. And then Golden Hair effect will summon itself, discarding the Whitebeard. And then Whitebeard would trigger, summoning out the red. And then you're going to link these two away. And then remember, Golden Hair does not get banished. Golden Hair just returns back to the graveyard, which is why it's super broken. And summon out Blackbeard. And then this is just like the best way that you can end on turn 1. With still having 2 cards in your hand, because you start off with 5, so now you still have 2 cards in hand. And then you have a monster negate. You have Blackbeard that will trigger itself, summoning out any trip, and then you draw a card. So you have 3 cards, and then this one will summon out another ship, and then the ships will just search. So now you have 3 cards in hand. You have a loaded graveyard because now you can bring back Golden Hair as soon as you draw for turn. So you have 4 cards in your hand. And that's one of the best ways that you can do to make sure that you have a good way of summoning out your turn 1 board. Alright guys, as you know, just remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. If you guys want a remote duel against this deck, just let me know below, and maybe I'll feature it on the channel. But for now, this is see you later.